Hi everybody, welcome to the new semester, and this is week one. This is our orientation week. This is the big week where I teach you about how to use Blackboard, and I give you the syllabus, and we make sure that you go over the SMART measure ready assessment to make sure that your computer skills and your readiness for this class are in line with what you're going to need to do for this semester. Make sure that you finish all of your activities online before the deadline that is listed in the homework assignment online and also on the calendar. I listed in the other information that I sent to you, and make sure that here's the first study tip that I'm going to give you. Do something every day. Find at least 30 minutes to do something in this class every day. You're going to be busy every week. There's a lot of information to cover in this class. We're only working in one semester, so we're going to have to take all of that information and we're going to have to get it in. And what I want you to do is plan 30 minutes a day, every day, 7 days a week. And I'm serious about that. The students who wait until the last minute usually have more stress, and then the computer will have a problem, or there's something that's an issue. And if you work 30 minutes every day, the stress is less, you remember more, you learn more, and you enjoy the class a lot better, and you have more time to interact with me and your classmates. This is a really fantastic class. It's also a very busy class. I'm going to be honest with you. If you look at the calendar online, you'll notice that there is something going on every single week, and I will be updating that and changing it as I need for the course and what you guys tell me that we need to do. It's very important also that you communicate with each other and you communicate with me on the discussion board for online in-class discussions. If you need to talk to me about something private, you'll use the email and Blackboard. In addition to all of this, make sure that when you open up your learning module for the start here for the course orientation, you do everything in order. Start at the top of what I'm telling you to do, because the way I do it, I always start with the things that create the foundation first, and then everything after that builds into it. And the learning modules usually end with some kind of quiz or some kind of graded assessment that is a final product of everything that you've done during that week in the learning module. Most learning modules are 1 week, and the group of learning modules create units, and every unit or every learning module is one skill usually, and I break it into smaller pieces where you practice on one new skill every week, and all of the weeks later in the semester depend on the stuff from before, because I don't separate the stuff at the beginning from the stuff at the end. Every week adds new stuff to it. So when you work every day, give yourself that 30 minutes, and if you can find 45 minutes to an hour, that's fantastic. Don't cram everything into 4 or 5 hours of studying at a time. If you have the time to do it, and you have the energy, and you have the non-interruptions to do it, that's fantastic too. I have found, because I've been a student too, when I study for 4 or 5 hours or I work for long periods of time, I get really tired, and I stop remembering things, and I start forgetting things. So when I work for an hour or 2 hours, I usually have better memory, and I'm better able to use the work and the material. So focus on that. Go into Blackboard every single day, find out if there's a new announcement, go in and do another practice activity, do another thing that's listed on your learning modules for that week, and you'll notice that if you do follow that recommendation of 30 minutes to an hour once a week or once a day. And it doesn't have to be all at the same time. It could be 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. Some of my students in the past have found that they put their husbands or wives to bed, put the kids to bed, and they sit at night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's quiet then, and they can get the work done without any interruptions. That's what I recommend. I recommend studying when you're alone, when it's quiet. This course is a very good course, and a lot of students tell me that they learned a lot, and they also tell me it was a lot of work and they worked really hard in this class. And as I said before, I'm not going to lie to you about this. This is a lot of work. And my one other thing is, never hesitate to contact me. Always feel comfortable contacting me and saying, hey, I don't know what's going on. I need some help. Can you send me an email? Can you help me this? Can I call you on the phone? Anything like that, I'm very open to working with you on, and I'm very, very open. There's some things on Blackboard that we can do that can have actual online classes where you and I are online at the same time. It's called Wimba Classroom, and I'm not too familiar with it. I haven't used it a lot, but we can learn about it together. And anything that I can do and you can do together as a unit to make sure that this is a fantastic class for each of you individually, you as a group, me as an individual, me as your teacher, me as your student also, because I learn as much from you as you learn from me, and you learn from each other too. So there's that fantastic connection that we're going to have in this class together. So when you get done with this video, go on to Blackboard, go to the start here, start your material, look at the introduction that I give you, and you have to post your introductory discussion boards that are online. Print out your syllabus, make sure that you read it carefully, do your syllabus practice exercises, do your Blackboard training videos, because in those videos I teach you how to use Blackboard. If you've never been in an online class before, those are very, very important. I understand that most of you are probably not in an online class or have never been in one, and that's okay. Don't feel nervous about it, because those training videos are always available for you to refer to them. You could always come back and you could ask me, and you'll notice that through the practice during the semester when you're doing all the different skills working with Blackboard, that it's going to get much easier. So take a deep breath, let it out, relax, start one step at a time, do one section in each learning module at a time, and when you do things in small pieces and you finish each one of them successfully, the entire big goal is a big success, and you're going to have a fantastic semester, and I'm going to have a great semester working with you, and I look forward to it. And keep in touch.